on your truck to last, here's news you should never forget. Of all the Chevy trucks built in the last 10 years, over 98% are still going strong. That's more than Ford, more than Toyota, more than Nissan. Over the years, no other truck is that dependable, foreign or domestic. Only Chevrolet, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road.
Here, this will speed up the shopping.
Now just get what's on your list.
Okay. Oh, Honey Bunches of Oats. It's not on my list, but I gotta have it.
My favorite.
Honey Bunches of Oats. Mom would point.
Honey Bunches of Oats is so delicious, it's everyone's favorite. With crispy flakes of corn and wheat, bunches of honey roasted oats. It's the cereal your whole family will love.
Oh, I forgot the Honey Bunches of Oats. I don't think that's the problem.
Honey Bunches of Oats, the one cereal your whole family will love.
Yeah, my plane was 3 hours late last night.
Wait, what about our presentation?
I'm all set.
But we made changes after you left.
Yeah, Jim faxed them to me.
And you made the changes?
On all 20 copies.
At that time of night? Wow, how about the charts?
Done.
And the transparencies?
In color, everything's bound and ready.
That's great. But how'd you do it?
Connections.
Connections? What connections?
Kinko's, your branch office 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
With a world no bigger than the sandbox, no deeper than the mud between toes. It's spray and wash that has gotten out the food, grease, and grass the little ones get into more than any other stain remover ever made. And it's given more mothers quiet strength to send them back out into that little world to do it all over again. More than any other stain remover, spray and wash gets out what America gets into.
In the mountains of Colombia, rain breathes richness into the land. And the land gives its richness to the coffee. That's why Maxwell House blends its coffees with Colombian beans. Rich beans, rich coffee. Some have old-fashioned richness. Some have deep French flavor. Maxwell House uses more Colombian beans than anyone in America. The coffees of Maxwell House, blended with Colombian beans, because better beans make better coffee.
Until now, some thought high maintenance was an unavoidable expense of high performance. Change is in sight. Introducing the North Star system by Cadillac, with a 295 horsepower V8 engine so advanced, its first scheduled tune-up is 100,000 miles. So while others promise the world, Cadillac gives you the equivalent of a trip around it 4 times over. The North Star system by Cadillac, changing the way you think about American automobiles.
Discover the secret weapons of World War II and hear about it from the people who were there. U-boats threatening American beaches.
I heard an explosion.
I saw this enormous orange flame.
Japanese submarines inside Pearl Harbor. Plus Hitler's mightiest weapon, the battleship Bismarck, and the mission to sink it.
I suddenly realized that the Bismarck had been delivered into our hands.
And a special Emmy Award-winning edition of National Geographic Explorer. 9 Eastern, tonight on TBS. We now continue with the Big Red One on TBS.
This is TBS, a great place for movies.
Wow, somebody must think I'm special.
'Cause you got Raisin Bran?
Not just Raisin Bran, Post Premium Raisin Bran. With not just lots, but hundreds of big plump raisins.
Look at all I got!
And these flakes, premium, with not just whole wheat bran too.
So it's good for you.
Somebody sure thinks I'm special. Post Premium Raisin Bran makes everybody feel like somebody's special.
1988.
We will be able to produce 30 million jobs in the next 8 years.
Under George Bush, more private sector jobs have been lost than have been created.
And I am an environmentalist.
The Sierra Club says Bush allowed his administration to, quote, gut clean air rules.
I want to be the education president.
George Bush tried to cut college aid for families making over $20,000 a year.
I want a kinder and gentler.
We
We can't afford 4 more years.
Hey, look out! It's Tom!
It's King Kong's 60th anniversary, and the Big Ape's planning a party he can really sink his teeth into. You can win a 4-day trip to New York City.
It's the thrill of a lifetime.
Run to your nearest retailer for details.
Can we turn off half your TV for just a moment? That's better, because this is all we need to tell you about a delicious new rice dish with half the fat of the other leading brands. It's new Uncle Ben's Country and Recipes. We left out half the fat, but we didn't leave out any of the taste. With garden fresh vegetables, tangy cheeses, and all-natural flavors, it's our best recipe ever. Uncle Ben's really does make a difference.
This isn't your typical car commercial. There's no beautiful scenery, no winding roads. Hey, there's not even a car. But there is news. Geo is lowering prices on the Metro Coupe, Sedan, and the XFI. So now the car that gets the highest gas mileage in America is also the car with the lowest price, which is pretty beautiful, even without pictures. Get to know Geo Metro at your Chevrolet Geo dealers.
Forget about tug of war with your pantyhose. Nothing's more fitting than lace plastics. This is TBS, a great place for the Duke.
John Wayne was just as big in true life as he was on the screen. I think he portrayed a sense of honesty and a sense of doing what was right because it was right.
I don't think Duke ever thought of messages. I think he was the message himself.
We're a sadder nation because he isn't here anymore.
10 Days of the Duke, only on TBS.
It's not easy to pull yourself away from a bowl of Kellogg's Raisin Bran. 2 scoops taste too good to pull yourself away. 2 scoops taste too good in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. 2 scoops.
My name is Gianna Jessen, and I almost wasn't born. I was aborted. You see, my mother chose to abort me when she was 7 months pregnant, but by some miracle, I survived. I weighed less than 3 pounds and was raised in an incubator, and I've had many difficult operations. Now I know there's a lot of talk about choice these days, but for me, the most beautiful choice is life.
It's the Great Museum Caper game from Clue. You're the thief. You steal the art. Perhaps Professor Plum will find you in the foyer. Or will you get to a window and escape?
Gotcha!
Play the Great Museum Caper game.
Your oatmeal, sir.
Oh, the injustice of a low-fat breakfast. If only it could be more inviting.
Sir, from the lady.
Now it can. Introducing Philly Free. Rich, creamy, with the taste only Philly could give you. Yet it's fat-free. Now you can spread new Philly Free instead.
Oldsmobile redefines quality. Here's proof. Call 1-800-THE-TEST to get independent test results from a 100,000-mile real-world test of the new Oldsmobile Achieva against Honda Accord and Toyota Camry. Learn how Achieva outperformed Accord and Camry in total cost, which includes maintenance, repair, and operating costs. You'll even get a free video documenting the test. Achieva, quality redefined, from the company that went far enough to prove it. Oldsmobile, the power of intelligent engineering.
Send a hug from far away. Brighten up a rainy day. Flowers say what words can't say. It's as easy as FTD.
Whatever you need to say, your FTD florist can send the right bouquet. And remember,
It's as easy as FTD.
This is TBS, a great place for sports.
Well, it's here. Time for me to step down and retire as chairman of Chrysler. And anybody that goes out wants to go out with a bang. And we've got a bang that'll be heard from Germany to Japan. It's a new car design that's as revolutionary as our minivan was. It's going to change the way cars are designed from now on. We call it cab forward. What we did was move the windshield forward. Then we pulled the rear wheels back, made the rear doors wider and easier to get through, and increased the width. Believe me, this does more than just improve the looks. It gives you a lot more room inside, it rides better, and it's easier to handle. I think cab forward, like our minivan, is going to get copied by everybody. It has to, just because it makes so much sense. You know, I got to tell you, when it's your last turn at bat, it sure is nice to hit a home run.
Just in time for Halloween, there's something in the woods of this small town that no man has ever seen. Until now, a 2-night journey through terror. Dark Secret of Harvest Home, beginning Tuesday at 8 on TNT.
You can't change the world, but you can change the way you live, like serving more Dannon fruit on the bottom yogurt to you and your family. You see, where the world is filled with stress, Dannon is filled with calcium, potassium, and real yogurt cultures. Where the world is relentless, Dannon is relaxing, rejuvenating. So while you can't change the world, your life is in your hands. Dannon yogurt, a very healthy habit for life.
Bifocals? I'm gonna look just like my father. My grandfather. Wait, nobody'll notice the lines if I do some cool frames. Or something. This is not working.
For those who refuse to be seen in bifocals, we offer the perfect disguise. Verilux no-line bifocals. The vision you need, the look you want, none of the lines. Call for a Verilux professional near you.
Drama. What South Fork oil tycoon was known as the man you love to hate?
I think you've got the wrong Ewing.
The Trivial Pursuit TV edition. Is anyone not playing this game? Marcia and Katie McGowan bake Nestle Toll House cookies.
First, you must use Nestle Toll House morsels. They're the richest and the creamiest.
Use the richest, creamiest morsels to get the best tasting cookies.
Because my Katie like cookies rich and creamy.
Nestle Toll House morsels. Make your house a Toll House.
This is TBS, a great place for James Bond.
Japan. The elegance of Kibuki. The pressure of the production line. What's it like to be Japanese today? Workers routinely put in a 65-hour work week. Students fiercely compete to be the best. Many have begun to search for something better. They are choosing some surprising alternatives. Join host Richard Chamberlain in the first of a 2-part series, Portrait of Japan, 8 Eastern, Monday night on TBS.
Our federal government has become a study in waste. A study in how elected officials cater to special interests rather than serve the interests of the American people. A bureaucracy that has poured $100,000 into a study of how to avoid falling spacecraft. $250,000 to study TV lighting for the U.S. Senate. And $19 million to study gas emissions from cows. The American people need to teach Washington a lesson in economics. We need to choose a candidate with the business sense to streamline spending and balance budgets. A candidate who will stop our government from throwing away our hard-earned money. This is no time to waste our votes on politics as usual. It is time for a candidate who will get down to business. It is time for Ross Perot.
Chevrolet announces just about the last thing you'd expect from a car company. Lower prices. Believe it or not, this is for real. Chevrolet is lowering the price of every new 1993 Cavalier Coupe, Sedan, Wagon, and Z24 Coupe. No gimmicks or hassles, just straight talk and lower prices. Surprised? You shouldn't be. What else would you expect from the heartbeat of America?
Just when I need someone to love me, just when I think the world's too cold, there you are, right there beside me. There you are in my heart, standing by me once again.
because you cherish your cat.
For salon beautiful styles, Salon Selected brings you two styling lines. Choose the moisturizing to replenish, the bodifying to add volume.
Choose to be your most beautiful. Feels so good. Make me feel so good.
It feels as refreshing as it looks. Shower massage from Teledyne Waterpik.
Hey, man. Want a taste of something make you feel good? Yeah, try it out. You don't know what you're missing. A little crack won't hurt you.
Oh, make me a cracker.
Won't cost you nothing. This one's on me. Absolutely free.
I said no, man.
Good job, son. That's just what you do if that ever happens.
Hey, Dad.
Deal with your kids. Tell them the truth about drugs. It could be the most important role you ever play.
Like how you handled yourself.
Madison, you should have seen me at this meeting. I was cool, I was confident, I had everything they wanted before they could ask for it. Research? No problem. The analysis, the projections, never looked better. Madison, oh, you should have been there.
Cambridge Businesswear keeps you organized, together, and always looking your best in business.
You and me, kid, we're going places, huh?
Cambridge Businesswear, as important to the way you look as the clothes you wear.
Coming to TBS. 10 days dedicated to a legend, John Wayne.
I'll never be a hero like the Duke of Kent. He's an American original, a fighter to the end.
10 Days of the Duke, October 31st through November 9th, only on TBS.
Have you seen it? Yeah, we've seen it. Have you tried extra classic bubblegum? We've tried it. And do you love it? We love that great classic bubblegum flavor. Everyone's trying extra classic bubblegum with NutriSweet. Classic bubblegum flavor that lasts an extra long time. So if you still haven't tried it, you're missing a tremendous breakthrough. Get classic bubblegum flavor that lasts an extra long time.
Introducing new pull-ups training pants. They're as different as girls and boys. Look, these new boy pull-ups put customized leakage protection right where boys need it. And new girl pull-ups are customized too. It's a whole new kind of pull-ups with customized leakage protection for a whole new kind of big kid confidence.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big kid now.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon! There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please, please, give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
Rico.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Nom, 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 nom! It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Tonight's a special night, so crystal clear and bright.
Now at Long John Silver's, you can collect Holiday Crystal. With any of our great meals, tumblers are just 69 cents. Stenville and our new mugs just 99 cents.
You're gonna get your wish. Go wish.
Go for our 6-piece shrimp and fries, just $1.99, and add a piece.
From CNN Headline News, this is TBS Newswatch.
The latest CNN USA Today tracking poll indicates the race for the White House is tightening, with Bill Clinton losing ground to Ross Perot and President Bush. Perot campaigned in Pittsburgh today, charging dirty tricks by the Bush campaign led to his announcement not to run last summer. He said Republicans plan to smear his daughter with doctored wedding pictures sent to tabloids. Perot also alleges the GOP planned to wiretap his Dallas headquarters. The Texas billionaire admitted he could not prove his claims. As the president visited South Dakota today, the Bush campaign called Perot's charges far-fetched. A statement denied any efforts to doctor Perot family photos or otherwise disrupt his daughter's wedding. The president said he had no knowledge of a British report that Bill Clinton met with European community leaders to delay a trade agreement. Britain's Sunday Telegraph reports today that Bill Clinton asked European Community Commission President Jacques Delors to delay a GATT trade agreement. While campaigning in Michigan, Clinton said there's nothing to the story of contacts with the EC. Air and experimental plumbing experiments kept the crew of the Space Shuttle Columbia busy today. They're scheduled to return to Earth next Sunday. For Newswatch, I'm Brian Andrews.
This has been TBS Newswatch.
Count 3, go. In change.
Between 1968 and 1972, 24 men left the Earth and journeyed to the moon. This is the film they brought back, and these are their words.
Stand by for touchdown. This is going to be spectacular. I felt at home there, even though the Earth was a long ways away. Look at the size of that rock. Good deal, boy.
There is new knowledge to be gained and new rights to be won for the progress of all mankind.
Join National Geographic for a wondrous journey into the unknown.
Man must explore.
For all mankind in 2 weeks on Explorer.
This is Pete. Many children like Pete will die in fires this year. Smoke detectors save lives. Install one. Check the battery. For Pete's sake.
Sony introduces the new standard in television. Trinitron XBR Splitter.
Hey, look! It's the Grand Canyon!
It'll change the way you feel about everything you see. From Sony.
Excuse me, the printer on your desk there, it's an HP LaserJet. Why?
Never really thought about it.
Well, look, somebody obviously thought about it. Somebody with a firm commitment to excellence, right?
Probably. Everyone here has an HP LaserJet printer.
And the fact that you don't think about your HP LaserJet kind of proves just how dependable it is, doesn't it?
That's a leading question. Are you an attorney?
Are you?
Yes. This is a law firm.
There you have it from an attorney at a leading law firm. HP LaserJet printers. If it isn't a LaserJet, it's only a laser printer.
With so much to do and so little time, when it's time to finance or lease your new GM vehicle, let GMAC do it right in the dealership. GMAC. Nobody wants to get you into your new GM car or truck faster, so you'll have time for more important things.
Oh, where is that? Oh, it's gorgeous. Nice beaches. It's tropical. I think I would guess Hawaii. No? Oh, look at this vast open rockiness. Oh, it's green. It's gorgeous. Look at that. It's a man's vacation. It's Scotland. Scotland. No. Nightlife. Monaco. Oh, don't say no. No.
Where the new world meets the old world, discover the new old world. Puerto Rico.
I should have known.
In a moment of inspiration, Rockport combined the lightweight comfort of its walking shoe with the rugged performance of its hiking boot. The Discovery Series by Rockport. Do not try this at home. Rockport, you should be in our shoes. Next time you're dining out, ponder this. The Discover card pays you a cashback bonus on every meal you charge, which means you shall soon acquire a small fortune. It pays to discover. The Skeleton Coast, land of desolation and rare creatures of the night. Discover the secret life of Africa's strand wolf on National Geographic Explorer. 9 Eastern, next Sunday night, exclusively on TBS.
More than 12,000 innocent people have died. Tens of thousands are missing and wounded. Millions have been forced to flee their homes. It seems, despite the fall of communism, Yugoslavia is more red than ever. Can anyone stop the killing? If it's important to you, you'll find it in time.
Hi, this is Larry King. We'll preview the election next week with live appearances by President Bush, Governor Clinton, and Ross Perot. Talk to the next president, whoever he is, on Larry King Live next week, 9 Eastern on CNN.
If you have just too many remote controls, get a one-for-all universal remote. It combines all your others into one simple single remote. Buy any one-for-all now with this special King Kong video and get a $5 rebate.
You're watching Secret Weapons of World War II on Explorer.
6 years ago, the city of Tampa had crumbling sewer pipes, and they started slip-lining them with Driscoll pipe from Phillips 66, extending their lifespan from 10 years to 50, and saving millions of tax dollars, which Tampa has no trouble finding better ways to spend. Solutions from Phillips 66, the performance company.
Teachers inspire dreams, shape lives, and give us hope for the future. Yet too often their contributions go unnoticed. There are over 2 million teachers in America, but not even the best get the recognition they deserve. That's why State Farm started the Good Neighbor Award for teachers. To tell them, we appreciate what you're doing for our children.
At Ford Motor Company, we're already building vehicles that meet California's strict emission standards for the late 90s. We're the first U.S. manufacturer to build a car with CFC-free air conditioning, and we'll soon have a fleet of electric vehicles on the road. For us, designing quality cars and trucks means keeping an eye on the big picture.
At Ford, we understand that the quality of the environment is one of our greatest responsibilities.
Ford Motor Company, quality is job one. It's working.
Someone pick up my phone. Carrie here.
You're dead, Carrie. That package you promised never got here.
This isn't Mr. Carey. This is his secretary. Please hold.
Federal Express, I need to check on a package fast.
Keep holding, please. I hear Mr. Carey down the hall.
Only Federal Express can confirm delivery in seconds. Other companies can take days.
That package was delivered at 9:07, signed for by Mr. Henson.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Federal Express, our most important package, is yours.
The world needs your help.
Expression of hope.
And Network Earth responds by bringing environmental awareness to the home front.
Personal space. Life and death.
Connect with Network Earth, 11 Eastern, tonight only on TBS.
When you don't have to send your package overnight, you can save yourself a bundle.
What a difference a day makes.
2-day priority meal service
24 little hours.
from your post office. Send up to 2 pounds in just 2 days for just $2.90. That's right. That's some difference.
What a difference a day makes. We deliver for you.
Yo, guys, this is Yogi.
Can't top no the Pringles pop. The taste is top.
Pringles? I haven't tried them in years.
Pringles taste better than these bag chips. Check it out, yo.
I'll believe it when I believe it.
So?
I believe it. They taste better.
Yeah. Observe. Bag chips feel greasy.
These don't taste good. Taste tastes good.
Yeah.
Won't you pop? Can't stop.
Lots of credit cards will give you a cash advance, but there could be a catch. Interest charges. Some credit cards charge them from day one, which is why you should use the Discover card. Pay the full monthly balance and a small transaction fee, and we'll give you a cash advance interest-free. How does that rabbit? It pays to Discover. Quality results depend on making the right investments, and at Ford Motor Company, that begins with our employees. We invest over $20 million each month in the continuing education and training of our employees, and they, in turn, teach us new things every day. The bottom line, increased motivation and an obsession with quality.
At Ford, an investment in education is an investment in quality.
Ford Motor Company, quality is job one. It's working.
Jonesy?
What are you doing out there? Hiding. Huh? Mr. Jenkins says the package I sent him didn't get there. He's calling every 5 minutes to yell at me. It's probably in his mailroom. Just call Federal Express. They'll tell you when it got there and who signed for it so Jenkins can yell at him instead. All I gotta do is call Federal Express? great.
Only Federal Express can confirm delivery in seconds. Other companies can take days.
What are you doing back there?
I didn't use Federal Express. Next time, use Federal Express.
You were on a Honda commercial a few years ago, right?
Yeah, they made me the Honda Family of the Year.
And how many did you have?
We had 10 over a 5-year period.
So now what happened? You switched to something else.
A Plymouth Voyager. I got it and I drove it. And I said, I love this thing. Comfortable, easy to drive, wonderful to look at. Take it for a drive. That's all I got to tell you to do. And once you sit in the seat, you find the comfort, you find the way it handles, you find its versatility, you won't buy anything else.
With over 3 million sold, Chrysler's minivans have been a part of more lives than all other minivans combined.
The greatest variety of dinosaurs were alive during the Cretaceous period, which was toward the end of the Mesozoic era.
What if we said you could go to the Smithsonian anytime you wanted without leaving your living room? And what if we told you you could hold an entire pinball arcade in the palm of your hand? Philips, the inventors of CD technology, have captured some of the most entertaining and educational experiences imaginable and put them on a new kind of compact disc called CD Interactive. Philips CD Interactive transforms your television from something you look at and listen to into something you actually experience. CD Interactive, available only on the Imagination Machine, the world's first CDI player, and another first from Philips.
I get asked all the time why somebody like me, who belongs to the Nature Conservancy, World Wildlife Fund, would work for Georgia Pacific, a forest products company. So I tell them it's because we believe the same things about the world we live in. At the mill where I work, we set strict environmental standards that a lot of times go beyond even the governments. Nobody made us. We just thought it was our responsibility.
Excuse me, you're the owner of this place?
Yeah, I'm one of them.
So you could buy any laser printer you wanted, huh?
Well, we bought an HP LaserJet printer.
But you could have bought any laser printer.
Yeah. Why?
Just for the novelty of it?
I got enough novelty around here.
But isn't buying an HP LaserJet sort of like a, no-brainer?
Nah, I think it's kind of like a brainer.
HP LaserJet printers. If it isn't a LaserJet, it's only a laser printer.
Ray's a good friend of mine for the last 20 years, and I sold the first one to Ray. Had about 190,000 miles on it.
That's right.
And I drove the second one. Ray bought that one also. Ray was lucky because I had debated on keeping it myself.
You can't. Let me please.
Does that mean the third one I bought now, you're going to get that one too?
I hope so.
With over 3 million sold, Chrysler's minivans have been a part of more lives than all other minivans combined.
The following is a geographic moment.
Here's a tropical island that's not on any map, though it's easy to find. It's warmed by the sun and caressed by the winds, with its own hidden treasures, local delicacies, and exotic festivals. But this island moves. It's a Carnival cruise ship. So if you go, get there on time and get out your Visa card, because the world's most popular cruise line doesn't stay in one place for long, and it doesn't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
I see a printer here doesn't boast the HP LaserJet name. Did you ask for this?
No, I didn't. I assumed when I asked for a laser printer, I'd get a LaserJet.
Have you spoken to management about this?
I am management.
So how did this happen?
Poor management, I guess.
Nah, probably just poor communication.
Yeah.
Maybe you ought to send yourself a memo.
Yeah, and I could make a point of specifying an HP LaserJet.
Yeah, don't mince words either. HP LaserJet printers. If it isn't a LaserJet, it's only a laser printer.
With Minwax polyurethane, you can do more than admire your wood. You can live with it, too, because Minwax contains pure urethane oil to protect wood while giving it beauty you can really live with. Minwax keeps wood beautiful.
Are annual credit card fees sending you through the roof? Carry the card that charges no annual fee and stay on firm financial ground. It pays to discover.
Siskel and Ebert give A River Runs Through It 2 thumbs up. Beautiful and deeply felt, says the New York Times. Robert Redford has directed one of the most ambitious, accomplished films of the year. A River Runs Through It, rated PG. Now at select theaters.
Blue skies or gray skies, I'll always be around. You can rely on me, I'll never let you down.
Whatever little surprises life has in store for you, one thing you can always rely on is the energy-efficient warmth of a Tempstar furnace.
You can rely on me.
Rely on the star. Tempstar.
We had bought Japanese products 5 times, and over the past 12 months or so, the maintenance bills just got to be out of hand.
Good. You're welcome. So this is your new van?
It sure is. You like it?
Boy, that's something. What is this?
Chrysler Town and Country.
I felt pretty strongly about giving America another chance. Chrysler seems to have really been improving their product, and that was exactly what we wanted.
How you doing?
With over 3 million sold, Chrysler's minivans have been a part of more lives than all other minivans combined.
This was not a typical business trip. We spent a lot of time on boats and in canoes traveling into the Amazon. I could not imagine any machine going through more than this Epson did. Sometimes you have to get a key a few times because you knew you were squashing bugs underneath.
In the last 5 years, environmental consultant Richard Fuller has put in over 107,000 unusually grueling miles of business travel. So has his Epson computer.
We dropped the machine into the Amazon and we put it in the sun, let it dry out for a little while. The next day it worked fine. My Epson's been around the world twice. It's fabulous.
If your VCR is a pain to program, then get rid of it. Get the RCA VCR with VCR Plus built in. To record a show, just look for the VCR Plus code in your TV listing. Then punch it in. It's as simple as that. So if you had it with your old VCR, get rid of it. And get the new one with cable box channel control. The first VCR that changes channels on your cable box. Finally, a VCR that everyone can program.
Last year, over 1.5 million cars ended up just like this one. The thing is, the thieves who stole those cars robbed everybody who pays car insurance premiums. That's why State Farm works with car makers to make new cars harder to steal, and why we work with the police to recover cars that are stolen. Because when a thief steals any car, he steals from all of us.
Norelco doesn't just shave close, but incredibly close. Or merely shave in comfort, but exceptional comfort. Because inside Norelco's floating heads, our lift and cut system lifts the hair so when it's cut, it can drop below skin level without the blades touching your face. And once you've shaved that close and comfortable, you know you'll always be comfortable shaving with Norelco. Norelco, we make close comfortable.